Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been targeted by a terrorist drone aimed at his holiday home. Netanyahu's office confirmed his seaside residence in Caesarea was the target of a deadly pilotless craft launched from Lebanon earlier this morning. The drone appears to have eluded air defences and impacted a nearby building in central Israel, but the 74-year-old leader and his wife Sarah were unharmed. Military commanders believed he was targeted in a revenge strike after his forces killed both Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, followed by Hamas kingpin Yahya Sinwar on Wednesday. The drone was launched from the terror group's Hezbollah territory, but Israeli officials yesterday pointed the finger at Iran as an investigation was launched into the attempted hit. The attack came 6 days after another Hezbollah drone eluded defences, killing 4 soldiers and injuring 58 at a northern military base. In a short statement, Netanyahu's office said his wife and he were not at home at the time of the attack and no injuries were caused in the incident. The hardline PM's main residence is near Jerusalem and it wasn't clear when he had last visited his holiday property. 2 other drones fired from Lebanon this morning were downed by air defences, triggering sirens in the Tel Aviv area as tensions remain high following Sinwar's killing. The assassination bid came as Hezbollah stepped up its attacks on northern Israel with a barrage of more than 100 rockets early today. A man in his 50s was pronounced dead from critical injuries sustained in one of the attacks near the northern city of Acre. 60 rockets were fired from Lebanon into northern Israel, and 30 into the Upper Galilee, followed by 30 more at the Haifa Bay area. Meanwhile, Israel launched 3 strikes in the Hamas terror stronghold, killing 50 people and taking the total killed there to more than 42,500 in the past year. And the war across the region continued to rage today after Iran, Hezbollah and Hamas all vowed Sinwar's death would not halt their campaigns.
Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas terrorist organization, who was responsible for the October 7th massacre, is dead. Sinwar was responsible for the most brutal attack against Israel in our history, when terrorists from Gaza invaded Israel, massacred Israelis in their homes, raped our women, burned entire families alive, and took over 250 men, women, children, and babies hostage into Gaza. 101 hostages still remain in captivity in brutal conditions. For the past year, Sinwar tried to escape justice. He failed. We said we would find him and bring him to justice, and we did it. It was Yahya Sinwar who decided to wage war with Israel, while hiding behind civilians in Gaza. Since the beginning of this war that Sinwar started on October 7th, we've said, our war is with Hamas, not with the people of Gaza. And we mean it. We are working to increase the amount of humanitarian aid, including food, water, and medicine that goes into Gaza, to the people of Gaza who are suffering because of Yahya Sinwar. On this day, our thoughts are with the families of those murdered or kidnapped because of Sinwar. We bow our hearts, heads, and remember, we bow our heads and remember our brave soldiers who paid their ultimate sacrifice to defend the people of Israel. Our work is not done. We will not rest until we bring home all our hostages, by any means, and we will continue to operate until we complete all our missions in defense of the people of Israel.
Another one over there.